I used to think going out often, once a week, once a fortnight, going to the clubs, going to the bars, experiencing the nightlife, I used to think that this was a really good idea for myself, mostly because I stay home a lot, or, I work from an office or a coffee shop, whatever it is, on my business, because my business is fully online and, I'm doing my thing. So a lot of the time I'm on my own, right? So I thought that if I would go out every week, I would be able to maintain like my social skills. I would be able to network with people, meet the right people, and just, build my social circle a little bit. But you know what? Since I've quit drinking alcohol for like the last 6 to 8 months, I'm not really keeping count, but I've quit it for a decent amount of time so far. I've realized that going out every week has actually been holding me back. And I know that's not something that you want to hear. I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to admit it to myself, even though, I had an inkling that was the reason why I wasn't able to get to the next level. It's just, there's so many reasons why you should stop going out for a while if you want to get your business to a certain monthly income. Because let me tell you this, right? I'm not quitting alcohol forever, and I'm not quitting going out forever. I like going out. Nightlife is definitely part of my lifestyle. But having quit going out, I have realized that my mind is far more sharper. So that's probably because I'm not drinking. And it means that I'm getting better sleep like throughout the week and throughout the weekend. Another reason why it's worth just taking a break, stop drinking, stop going out, is because you actually get 2 extra days in your weekend, even like a Friday night, so you can say 2.5 days, you get that back. So you can actually invest that into your company, into your self-development. Now you might say, hey, well, like if I have the weekend, I'm just going to enjoy it with my partner, with my family or whatever. Exactly. That's exactly what you should be doing. You should be spending that time either doing more work in your business, okay? Because there's only so much time that we have in a day and in a week. If you can add more to it over a period of time, like a year or whatever, you're going to have compounded all of your work effort and you'll be in an entirely different place in a year's time. So that's one way of looking at it, just adding more work days in your weekend. If you're single, that's probably the best bet for you. If you don't have a family or kids or anything to worry about, then that's what I'd recommend you do. If you want to get to a certain financial level of security or financial stability or whatever, then add those extra days, right? I spend the weekends, I spend a few hours either on a Saturday or a Sunday, it's Sunday today, just recording videos for my YouTube, right? I'll just batch them. I'll do like 7 videos and then I got 7 videos for the month or whatever, or extra ones for the month. And then if I just do that in the morning, it means I've got the afternoon off. I can go spend that time with my girlfriend. We can go explore, whatever, right? If you have family, then you might want to spend that time more with the kids or with your wife or whatever. But even so, like you could just wake up earlier on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning before everyone else gets up. And you could just batch your video content, or you could do like those major big picture tasks that you need to do in order to get your business to the next level. So take a break from going out. The social skills, I actually thought if I stopped going out, I'd like lose my social skills. But in fact, I'm far more sharper because I'm not drinking. So like when I'm out in the world and I'm like speaking to people, I'm way more calm for sure. I'd say I'm way less anxious than I used to be when I was drinking every week. And my social skills haven't really changed, right? And I guess I was worried about this because when I was growing up, I was quite introverted, quite reserved. Even now, I'm still a bit reserved. Like I'm not super interested in meeting everyone and having everyone as my friend these days. It's probably part of being older. I'd rather meet and experience or spend my time with the right people. And that just probably comes from, like I said, just being older, just from age. But that means that I can spend that time and that energy that's in my head, instead of worrying about other people, instead of going out, instead of it, dragging me down, wasting my Saturdays or my Sundays. It means I can spend that energy doing the things that I need to do to take my business forward, or I can spend that energy into the people that I love and that I care about, whether it's my family or, girlfriend or whatever, friends. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not meeting anyone these days because I'm not going out. It just means that I'm putting my time and investing it in a different area. Because funnily enough, I actually am still able to meet people through like Instagram or LinkedIn. I can network with business owners or the right type of people that I want to network with. Anyone that's either going to help my business or is going to elevate me or bring some value into my life, or someone that I can add value to. And instead of just going out and meeting random people in nightclubs or at bars or whatever, It means I can actually pinpoint who I want to meet, and I can actually make plans to go and meet them, either for, a lunch. You invite like a group of people to do that, or even if you are going to go out, you can make the links beforehand. So, instead of going out like every week, you spend an entire month networking with the right people via LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, whatever your social channel is. I'd always recommend Instagram, but LinkedIn is also another one, because you can pinpoint people in your city and identify people that you want to meet. I think this is a really underestimated way of networking, actually. Most people don't do it properly. But you could spend that month like meeting those people, and then you can bring them all together into one thing. And if those people also like going out and you want to arrange a night out, then you can do that. But look, this video is mostly for someone who's just like on the way up, someone that's trying to level up their business and their life. Just take a break from going out, guys. Right? There's no reason to be drinking. There's no, that you're wasting your time, right? Nowadays, I'll be honest, I'm very judgmental about people when I'm walking past bars in the evening, like if I go out for dinner and stuff, and I just think, wow, these people are like just spending their Friday night sitting at a bar, just drinking and talking. And I know that's super judgmental, but I just think like your time could be spent like in a much more valuable place. It could be spent better. And maybe those people have accomplished everything they want and they're just chilling, they're networking. Maybe it's their one night out of the month. I don't know. I shouldn't be as judgmental, but that's how I think, right? And I used to be that person. And so I'm just thinking, if I want to attain the level of freedom and the lifestyle that I want, the sacrifice has to be made, which is to stop drinking for a certain amount of time and stop going out for a certain amount of time. Now, if you're a single male, you're probably thinking, well, what about like meeting women and things like that? I go out to meet women, and that's how I used to think, right? Just being honest with you guys. But again, the thing is, you can meet these people from Instagram, from LinkedIn. You don't have to go out drinking to meet people. And if you are doing that, yes, it's fun, but you're probably not meeting the people that you should be attracting into your life anyway, right? You're probably meeting the wrong type of people, which is the reason why you're not in a position that you want to be. You're probably thinking that you could be in a much higher level today. You probably think that this time next year, you'll be in a much higher level. But if you continue doing the same things, it's just going to hold you back. If you start drinking, you're going to be far more sharper. It means on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're not groggy. Even if you don't think you are, trust me, you're groggy, right? There's a bit of like brain fog that comes out from it. A hangover will actually last a little bit longer, even if you don't feel sick. It affects your sharpness and your mental ability. For me, it makes me lethargic. So now that I've stopped drinking, I'm super passionate and love my business. If I'm going out drinking every week, sometimes I actually get a bit annoyed with my business, or get annoyed with the work, or, get frustrated with my team members and things like that. And since I've quit doing that, and by the way, this isn't like a forever thing. I'll still have a drink every now and then. I just haven't for like 6 to 8 months. Maybe in the future, I'll get back into it. But for now, it's just like, there's no reason for me to do it, right? Because it's enabled me to just take my business to where I want it to go. I'm a better team leader. I'm a better salesperson, better marketer, better person on content. My mind's clear, and I want the same for you. So if you've got any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.